Yeah. Well, speaking of that, talk about Miami specifically in contrast to big cities like New York and LA.
Well, they're coming down here, Brett. I mean, I think in short order, you'll have some bigger headquarter moves. People want to spend their time here. And you've got great airports, great airlift coming in here. The restaurants are now wonderful. You've got sports teams down here, culture, diversity of population from all over the world. And you've got a lot of capital coming down here. I mean, Jamie Dimon is now down here, he's the biggest of them all.
Yeah. You know, you've recently served as a special envoy to the Middle East. Now you have this new title, Special Envoy for Peace Missions, because you're doing peace missions all over the world.
Thank you.
You have been at the forefront, at the tip of the spear of some of the most relevant geopolitical events, really, of the last few years. There's part of your story many may not know. Let's take a look at this video.
Defined a generators of glass and steel that touched the clouds. But then, everything stopped.
And they said to me, you're never going to have a bigger hit than that in your life, losing a child.
We're going to do everything possible.
In the silence that followed loss, he discovered something greater than success. From the pain of losing one life, he found meaning in helping rebuild many.
The days of blank checks are over.
From shaping cities to helping shape peace.
This finish line is about saving lives.
Because some builders raise towers and others rebuild the world within us.
You talked about this on 60 Minutes, and it was so powerful. You lost your son, and that horrible event in your life has enabled you in this job to actually be empathetic across the line with other people who have similar situations.
Yeah, I feel that my boy Andrew puts his hand on my back and takes me to these places. And it began shortly after his death. I met multiple families whose families had buried children, and I became friends with them. And this job is the most blessed of them all. I mean, the president gave me this opportunity. Sometimes I don't even know how to thank him. He thanks me all the time. I say, sir, I need to thank you. I'm getting more out of this than the other side is. I met so many families. You know, Brett, one of the things that got me through my boy's death is understanding that other people had it worse than me. I met a family who buried 3 children out of 4. And so I met those hostage families, and I remember thinking, what would every night be for me if I went to sleep and I had a daughter who was there, and I felt she was being mistreated? How would